Hello everybody! So I had pre-filmed a lot of, I say a lot, like 3 videos, and so it feels like it's been a very long time since I've just like sat down and filmed, and it's so good to be back, even though I haven't gone anywhere. So today I wanted to film a video that I've been thinking about doing for a while, and it is 5 things that I wish I could have told my college self. Just a couple prefaces to this whole video. These are things that are very personal to me, so like these things might not relate to you at all, but whatever. Also, I know myself and I am very stubborn and strong-willed, and these things were probably told to me by other people and I didn't listen. So even if I could go back in time and slap my 19-year-old self around, like wouldn't probably have done anything. If you are excited for a little college story time, what I would have, could have, should have done differently, let's go ahead and get started. First things first, I feel like I should say that I went to college for 4 years. I stayed at home and went to community college for a year and a half, and then I was at FSU for 2.5 years. So I feel like the advice, suggestions that I'm going to be talking about are for the person who I was when I moved out of my mother's house and moved to my own apartment in Tallahassee to go to FSU. That's the person who I'm talking to. First thing, literally, what I wrote. The first thing is stop trying to fall in love. Awkward. I don't know. One thing about me is that when I was in high school, like I literally went into my freshman year of high school and I was like, I'm gonna find my high school sweetheart. Like, love is real. We're gonna graduate high school and get married. And thank God that didn't happen. Like, holy crap. Like, whew. Hindsight 2020. Like, thank goodness. Okay. Same mindset when I went to college. I was like, surely, since nobody in Panama City could wife me up. Ew. Ugh. Yuck. I was like, surely FSU, Tallahassee, whole new world. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna meet my person, and same story told a different time. I feel like if I had spent less energy, like if I could take back all of my swipes through Tinder and have applied them in a productive, like meaningful way in society, I could probably have a Nobel Peace Prize right now. One thing that I have had to realize in life is that you cannot force things like that. Things that are meant to change your life in that way cannot be like concocted by amounts of Tinder swiping levels. Like, that's just not how that works. And by golly, I just wish I was not so boy crazy back then. Number 2, I wrote, actually give a ish about schoolwork. This was a concept that I did not understand until my senior year of college. I remember in high school, I was the kid doing homework on the bus on the way to school. If we had a history fair project, which should have been my life anyways, but if I had a history fair project, I'd wait until the night before to really do it. And I was so bad at procrastinating. So bad until honestly, my senior year of college. I took a political science class, which is honestly one of the whole reasons I started this channel. That's a long story in and of itself, but I put so much hard work and so much effort into this political science class, and like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is everything. And I wish I had put that same amount of energy and focus into all of my history classes as well. I feel like I would have done myself such a better service if I had actually read the readings for my classes, actually been prepared for my classes, actually, I don't know, taking it more seriously. No, and I'm being hard on myself. Like, I went to school, I wrote the papers, I did the things, but I just dragged butt on it so much. Like, and now I'm just like, do it, get it done. Like, that's it. I wish I could take that same focus and that same headspace and apply it somewhere else instead of living in this like constant loop of, oh, I'm behind, oh, I'm stressed out, oh, I'm stressed out because I'm behind, and now I'm just oh, I got a bad grade, like, shocker. I wish I could take my current work ethic and throw it back to college. The best advice anybody I could ever give when like, oh, how do you stay motivated? Just do it. Google that, or YouTube that like Shia LaBeouf video where he's like, do it! Just do your homework. Like, just read the book. The next thing I wrote is in terms of when I was preparing to move out of my mom's house. I over-prepared to the point of like hoarding. Not really, but like I had so much stuff. And you know, moving into my first apartment, it was great because my mom was there, my aunt was there, I think my dad probably put together my furniture, ? I don't really remember, or my mom did, I don't know. But I had so much help, which was great because I had so much stuff, and it made it so much easier because I had so many people helping me, because first apartment, heck yeah, awesome. Okay, fast forward like 7 months later, because I came in during like the winter, so I got a lease that was like 8 months, because that's how student housing works. And 8 months later, and I'm packing everything up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this has been in my apartment for 8 months, and it has brought me nothing. Like, it's just there. And that was when I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, I have just so much stuff. And from that point on, because also, if you know, student housing, you typically move out like July 31st and then can't move back in until like the middle of August. Every time I moved in Tallahassee, it would be like, okay, you live there for X amount of time, pack everything up, take everything back to your mom's house, live out of the stuff you have packed up, repack it all up, re-put it in a car, remove it in, live, and the process repeats itself. So it's not like you're just moving once, it's like you're moving twice. Because, like, I don't know about y'all, but, like, most stuff just can't live in a truck or in a car for, like, 3 weeks, because you have to use said truck or said car. So it was not really until I moved probably to Tampa that I was like, why do I have so much stuff? Why do I have so much stuff? And by the time it was that I moved into the house that I'm living in now, because that was like 3 more moves from the time that I moved to Tampa, I have like 0 stuff, and it is the best thing ever. Like I'll just show you guys. Like, I've done a room tour before, but one of my favorite parts of my room is this blank wall that has nothing on it. And like this corner, oh my gosh, my guitar, cute. That's actually my diploma sitting right there. And whether that be just like a college or a lifestyle thing, I don't know. If you're like me and you are planning so far ahead to move out, and you're preparing and buying things and buying things and buying things, there's probably a whole heck of a lot of things you don't need. And actually, I should do that. I should do a video on that. Things to bring to college and things not to bring to college. I will write that down for the next video. Great. Number 4, I wrote, your job doesn't matter. And this is something that so many people told me during college, and I did not listen. Because me as a person, like, I feel so much guilt about anything all the time, ever. And so if I called out, I'd be like, I know what the repercussions are, and like, I didn't want people to be mad at me. So there were so many times when I should have called out of work and spent time with family, or went out with friends, or just, I don't know, lived my life, because hello, like, it was just a retail job. And guess what? That store is doing, well, retail life can live without you. Unless you want that to be your life, which is cool. Like, if you do, some people are really good at it. I hated my life. But, like, for me, never wanting to ever work in retail, like, in real life again, so many times I wish I would have called out. So many times. Now, I know a lot of my old coworkers will watch this, so, like, Tracy, Amy, Nikki, whoever else. Sorry, I should have called out, but I was a good little worker for a while. This is the last thing, and this is more of like me personally, which is probably opposite of how a lot of people think going to college. But like I said, I went to community college for 1.5 years, and I had zero desire of making friends. Zero. I mainly like went to school just to get it like done with, and then I had like a life outside of school, and by life I mean I worked like 70 hours a week and had a business. So like college, especially community college, because to me it was like so easy breezy, whatever. I didn't really care and it wasn't a big deal, so I had no interest in making friends. So when I got to FSU, I like didn't know how to make friends. I wasn't interested in making friends, and like I didn't do anything to where I could make a friend. In my college classes, that first semester at FSU, I talked to one person, because they were all history classes. I talked to a singular person, and that was it. Just because I went, and then I went home. And for the first 4 months of living in Tallahassee, I had saved up enough money to where I didn't have to work. So all I did was go to class, go home, take a nap, hang out with Sarah and Zach, not do homework, and be like a piece of poo. And it makes me so mad at myself, because I had like such an opportunity to get all A's, and I got like a couple of B's. Like, why? What was I doing? I was literally doing nothing. I was by myself the majority of the time. Like, I wish I could go back in time and like smack myself and be like, dude, like, I get it, it's your first few months not living at home, but like, give a crap about your life. Like, give a singular crap and like do something. Now, thank God I had Zach and Sarah there, because if I didn't have them or my family in Tallahassee, I really would have been all alone. But like, I really isolated myself almost like intentionally, and why did I do that? I don't know. Everything got a lot better whenever I like actually got into my education classes, and I had the same classes with people over and over and over again. And it was funny, because even then, like, I wasn't trying to make friends, and then like Lauren, who might be watching this video, is like my best friend from college, and I love her, and we talk almost every single day. Like, she is so loyal, and like, I made a real best friend in college, and I made multiple other friends as well, but I was actually learning like hello like every single day. I'm really glad I stopped being so like closed off and isolating and dark and depressy, because those are the friendships that really made college everything. Like, that's the stuff that I remember and still makes me happy today. I hope this video was interesting for you, like, at all. If anything, if you watch this, you probably learned a little bit more about me and my thinking. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see any other college related content, let me know. I'm only a year out of college, which is crazy that it's been a year already, but like, thank God it's been a year already. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Okay, we're gonna go find the kitties, because it's really not a video if the kitties aren't in it. They were fighting in my room. Let's go find them. Kitties! Get off of the counter! Oh my goodness, you are so bad. You are so bad. Get down. Okay, but now come here so I can love you. Come here, Jan. Come here, come here, come here. that's my belly. What do you see? Do you see me, Taylor? Do you? Are you happy, cat? You know, I'm very mad. You made me get off the counter. Very mad. You made me get off the counter. Where's your brother? Dodo. Where's Dowie? Dowie. I wonder if he's under my bed. He obviously might be. Oh, there he is. I was right. Joe, do you love hanging out under the bed? Love hanging out under there? What he'll do, it's like, I'll be standing here doing laundry. Reach his little claws out and claw my feet. Zoe! You're famous, baby! Okay, guys, bye!